faces are in the wrong place.
Are they? Or were they shuffled to the right place while you weren't looking?
Oh, excellent.
Because I didn't start recording until after the faces were in the correct place. Now, did I switch over and didn't even think about moving people beforehand? Yeah, absolutely. But if this week has taught me anything, nothing I do has any value, and editing is meaningless. People don't care.
I care, AP.
What? Sorry?
I care. I care, AP.
I need you to understand. This is so strange to put at the beginning of an episode of Pendragon. I am so maulding about episodes 3 and 4 of Critical Role's 4th season or 4th campaign, where there are multiple instances of people who are not on camera coughing directly into a fucking microphone located right by your ear. And I'm like, these people have had months. There has to have been at least 2 editing passes and an entire team of professionals that allowed that cough from someone who is mic'd up but not on camera, not present in the scene in any way, to have gotten in my fucking ear. If Critical Role, a multi-dozen million-dollar company which is sucking at the teat of Amazon cash flow, if they don't give a fuck, why do I... Oh my... I'm deeply passionate about this right now. My whole week has been upset because of episode 4 of the campaign, where someone's just like, all right, I'm off camera right now. What I'm going to do is go directly into the microphone located at my throat. I was just like, who is that? Is that literally just... Sorry, go ahead.
You're missing the opportunity here, AP. You need to start marking yourself as the cough-free TTRPG channel on YouTube. For those people that are leaving Critical Role because of it, they need a safe haven to go to.
Wow, I have such a mean thing to say right there that I'm not going to follow up on. It could end friendships. The cough-free. Yikes. I don't know, man. But for real, if the people at the top of the game don't care, why am I bothering to do all of this editing that is lowering my morale and sanity at such an incredible rate? Anyway,
have you seen the final 3? Have you seen the 3 tables? Who the 3 tables will be?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm confused as to what's going on with Alex. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, okay. I mean, I literally can't spoil anything. I don't know what's going on with Alex. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Brennan warned them about those stairs. This is all I'm going to say.
On side, I was listening to, so one of the Shadowrun podcasts I listened to had like a end of campaign, like a roundtable discussion. And the guy who edited all their audio was like, yeah, I know all of your personal tics better than you do. It's like, I know when so-and-so is about to like clear their throat. Yeah. Like, I know when this person is about to like cough. It's like, I can hear it. And I'm like,
I actually talked to Savannah about something I noticed about you, because it's like, I wonder if Spoon is like really sick right now.
Yeah.
For the last few episodes, he's been doing this thing, and she was like, no, he just does that. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's not getting more sick.
Yeah, just a neutral level of sick.
Just a regular level. Just how he lives.
It's like the doctor says, how much pain are you in? That's the usual amount. The usual amount is 0. The usual amount should be 0 pain.
I don't think that's true at all. I think once you hit like your early 30s, the usual amount of pain begins slowly rising. But
yes, it does.
What do I know? Everybody here's got their corticosteroids, right? They got their prednisone for the arthritis or whatever.
I'm just loaded up on ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen? My man, you're eating away at your stomach. What are you doing?
Nah, it's okay. You just gotta drink a lot of water.
That's not how that works. The chemistry does not check out on that, my man.
Listen, I don't go over the recommended dosage, right?
Okay, but the water goes through your stomach faster than the medication. The
Sure.
acetylsilic. Okay, you know what? Hey guys, this is King Arthur Pendragon 5.2, the Great Pendragon Campaign, episode 59. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going to give you financial
Medical
advice either.
on the internet.
No, financial advice.
Oh,
I
see,
won't give you. Oh, and I'm not an electrician, so I'm not licensed to work in your state. Have we covered everything now?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. Let's get back to the killing fields. The three of you wake up the next morning, Blodwyn, Bronwyn, and Kendric. Gwairod out, Mifi out, Elffin. You all in the morning are learning that things are kind of dire. Elffin has been spotted. He is in the enemy camp wearing woad paint on his face and appears to have joined some sort of like cult of manliness where he's just fighting everyone. He's fighting knights on every side of the conflict, and people are just accepting of it. You know, this happens with Madden knights from time to time. They're just like, oh, he's just going to fight everybody. Okay, that's just a thing that happens, you know? Elffin has gone native, yes. Elffin is living the Avatar dream. That's the James Cameron Avatar, not the Nickelodeon Avatar. You are also hearing that an enormous number of horses were targeted yesterday. Now, it's a strange thing to say, but it does mean that a large number of Arthur's knights have been dismounted, which gives a distinct and critical advantage to the Northerners in their battles here, as they are still mounted knights. And as you all have learned over the years, that +5, -5 is pretty damn valuable. Now, your horses are all alive for now.
Well, I think my horse died, but I had a second one. Because I literally just got a second one from loot in a battle.
Good. It's a good time to have a horse.
It is a good time to have a backup.
I mean, look, you probably have like a nice round. See, you could ride into combat at like 2 miles an hour. Just get in there. Do a little grandpa taxiing up. You get your squire on one of the pack mules in front of you, and you have him put your lance on his shoulder, so the two of you ride together.
I just remembered what the last episode was. It was just the cycle of us just murdering old men.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you captured a lot of old men. Yeah.
Yeah, and we killed a lot of old men too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, carry on.
You know, they say there are old knights and bold knights, but there are no old bold knights. I say that, Barristan Selmy teleports behind me and cuts my head off. In the morning, it is a dark time. Arthur has decided to ride out and fight these battles. It's not the most popular decision here at Bed of Grain. You know, it's a big area. It needs to be defended. There was talk that additional kings would show up to help, King Ban and King Bors. They have not shown up. Merlin is present, but has not been particularly helpful in any way.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay. Hater.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
And you hear that the plan today is to put all of the unhorsed knights in charge of the infantry and to spread them out to raise the level of veterancy among the infantry. And the infantrymen are all complaining that they're about to get micromanaged by a bunch of knights. So morale is plummeting here. It's starting to look like this may be the final stand of the young High King. But all in the camp are in agreement that this battle is the right thing to do, even if they are all going to die. It's quite fatalistic here. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys doing here in the camp of the Earl of Salisbury?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, you go.
I was gonna say there's probably like a conversation of like around dinner where Kendric's like, we've been in tougher spots than this before. I can't remember any of them off the top of my head, but I'm sure we've been there.
Gwent leans next to his most favored bastard son, Henry the Cavalier, and he says, "He's old. He's very old."
I heard that, Gwent. You're just
I
as old
wasn't
as I am.
trying to not be heard. You can see that Gwent now has a scar over one eye, and it looks like he's been hit in the mouth. I'm sorry, in the neck as well, and he's having trouble talking. But he's just between yesterday and today, he somehow has like a wolf fur cloak that he's added to his armor over top, and he's just like, "That's right, Kendric. You're getting on in years. We have had worse battles than this. Remember St. Albans?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the battle wasn't bad. It was the aftermath."
Lindsay was bad.
Well, not as bad as this.
Somehow I feel that Henry the Cavalier might die in this next battle and have to be replaced by Gwent's second favored son, Liam the Worthy.
Oh my. Gwent hears you say that and goes, what a horrible thing to say. Don't worry, my boy. You're not going to die yet. Henry the Cavalier. Henry the Cavalier.
Besides, Arthur is High King and will be High King. Surely we will be victorious.
You almost sound Christian now, Kendric. Just because someone's High King doesn't make them victorious.
But he pulled the sword.
You can see that Gwent nods at that and then does the Gwent nod. But he is seriously thinking about the fact that, you know, as someone like him who secretly uses magic, that actually does mean a lot to him. It means less to some of the people around you that are just like, well, it's just a sword. If you pull the sword, nothing magical happens. But Gwent's going, yeah, that's right. Bronwyn, someone is pushing a bowl of like stewed grains and specks of meat into your hands as you're preparing for the second day on the front lines of one of the largest battles in your entire life.
Yeah, and Brownwyn's, too young to really, grasp, I think, the enormity of any of this. She's just like, oh yeah, I get to fight. I'm a knight now.
Nearby, we see Miffy in like the chirurgeon's tent, just like staring hollowly PTSD at a white tent, like cloth above her. And then we cut back to Brahman, who's like, "Yeah, I'm just excited to be here."
I think we're definitely doing the soup of the soup night, Sir Baradin.
Oh, the soup of the soup. So everybody brings one thing.
Yep.
To the pot. All right.
And I think Kendric always brings in. He's always bringing an onion.
Okay, Davos.
He always brings the onion. Well, and that's what Baradin brought.
Okay. Wow. What I love about this is that you are continuing traditions without understanding where they came from. You know what I mean? Why did he bring an onion?
Isn't that the purpose of traditions?
We go back 200 years and we find out that it's all that Baradin's grandfather had. I hate to keep Babylon 5ing this, but there literally is a scene in Babylon 5 where he's like, the Emperor's daughter, she put the guard on the flower, and then no one thought to counteract it for 600 years. So now there is a guard who is guarding the flower. In a monarchy, things take a long time, and sometimes they fall through the cracks. That's not what Lando Malari sounds like, but I just wanted to emphasize that the Centauri are, in fact, Italians. They're comical space Italians.
As opposed to serious space Italians.
I mean, serious-based Italians are more like Mussolini than Lando Malari, but okay. All right. Are we ready to roll?
I think we're ready to roll.
Ready to
All
roll.
right. No role play necessary. You all line up. We have a unit commander among us, I believe.
We do.
Therefore,
want that?
I ask of you.
Battle roll.
Yes.
AP should probably join the game too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I
modifiers?
have the Roll20 page open. I just haven't clicked launch game.
Uh-huh.
It says, King Arthur Pendragon, this one, James, is mine, not yours. I had to change it because James had 2 King Arthur Pendragon games.
Wow.
That's
Welcome to the game. I just rolled a critical battle.
Did you?
I did.
I don't like that.
Nat 20.
Yeah, I see. Now, hold on.
Mhm.
You are actually supposed to roll the melee events first.
Oh, okay.
The 3d6.
Still counts.
I mean, if he doesn't get a negative to his battle in the process, that would be true. Could go either way. That's a +0, so that is a critical success. Would you like
Nice.
to engage, disengage? Well, I mean, you can't disengage because you're not engaged. Withdraw to the rear, join a unit, or seek a special melee event.
Oh.
And if you're mounted, you can make a lance charge, although it is the first charge, so you can just make a charge to begin with.
Yeah, I think because I think the special melee event was basically like there was like a 5% chance of getting something really good and a bigger chance of getting
No, there's a
something really
50%. There's a 50% chance of getting something good, a 50% chance of having something kind of normal
Mhm.
or bad, and then it's 6 to 10 is regular, 1 to 5 is bad, and 11 to 20 is various degrees of increasingly good.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then on a 20, you face off against the enemy battalion commander, which is huge.
Um, yeah, let's go for it. We'll do a special melee event.
Okay. Roll a d20.
All right. Then
Oh, no.
5. Yeah.
You are at -3 to your weapon rolls, and this is Lance because it's first charge.
Okay.
The -3 on those bad boys. Anyone want to impassion themselves Super Saiyan style before we make this charge?
Negative. Over.
Very well. Did I make one person make all of the battle rolls last time for determining who you were fighting?
Yes.
Yes. Who was that?
I don't remember.
It was definitely not me.
I
We
think it
should
might have been
rotate
me.
through it then. James,
I
we're
was
going to
saying, I think it
start
might
with
have
you.
been
If you
me.
could roll a d20, please.
2.
Are you satisfied with that level of success?
I have to be.
Yeah. Yes, you are. It's just
I'd
I'm
like to
not
spend a point of
satisfied.
edge.
All right, so what happens is Blodwyn pulls down like a night vision goggles over her eyes, and then her hands come up, and they're both mechanical arms, and we hear a cyberpunk beat for no reason. Anyway, you are facing off against ordinary Northern Knights Picts, who are wearing leather armor and have shields and are riding chargers. They have a unit commander among them.
I'll take the unit commander.
Okay. Very well. Let's ride then.
Let's ride.
You can see the Pictish knights are riding towards you. The commander is like, "For honor, for glory, I don't know why I sound French. I'm just a guy." Okay, so he gets shield against this. Oh, you missed.
I failed, yeah.
Very
Because I have
well.
the -3, right?
Yeah, well, okay.
And
Well,
then
he
no
hits you
other,
for
no other
66 then.
modifiers.
Hits you for big money. You see, he's not like ancient. He is like middle-aged, and he hits you for 20 points of damage. And his lance shatters against you, I believe. On an even?
Oh, actually, hang on 1 second.
Yeah?
Oh, no, that's battalion.
Odd it shatters, isn't it? I thought
Oh, odd is shattered? Okay. All right.
Okay, so I take 8.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still on horse.
All right, Glimo. Riding at you. On a 9.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's better hit than I got.
Okay. The big numbers. 26.
So I take 5.
You take 5? You have 21 armor?
I have 21 armor. I have reinforced chain. I have a shield, and I have armor of... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm not playing that character.
Yeah.
I do not have armor of chivalry. Because I'm not playing
you're back
Elffin.
up.
Yeah, sorry, wrong character sheet.
I was shocked.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I have 18... I would have reinforced chain, right?
Yes, for 12.
Okay.
Yes.
So 12 plus 6 is 18, so I'm gonna take 8.
James
That's
is
not
Blodwyn
good.
chivalrous?
Yes.
And then the one who we don't talk about was also chivalrous?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we're really hoping that he'll die somewhere out here, because the king wants him to. But also, you specifically don't want him to die out here. Perfect.
That is not a major wound, but I do need to test knockdown. Let's see. That's a fail. Oh, wait, sorry. Is it
should be
horsemanship or
horsemanship.
is it dex?
Horsemanship.
Horsemanship.
Yeah, when you're mounted, it's horsemanship.
That's all still a fail, so I fall off my horse.
Thanks. Not a good way to start.
That's what, D6 damage?
D6, ignoring armor. Yeah.
So that's another 4. Yeah, Bronwyn's not doing well.
Brahman, this guy comes in at like a slicing angle, and then at the last minute levels out to be parallel with you, slams his lance into you, and you get unhorsed in the process. As his horse goes past you, it also lays down a line of poop beside you.
My squire is able to
Get your horse and get you back upon it.
get my horse and get me back.
You know what the Spartan women said: return with your horse or upon it. I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. I've been editing a lot of Shadowrun, and it has
Yeah, you
drained away
have.
my soul. I'm halfway through the next episode. All right. Well, James, I have great news for Blodwyn.
Yep.
I miss, and you
All
hit.
right. Have yourself 18 points of damage.
Why wouldn't you wish me a very Merry Christmas? Why wouldn't you say, have yourself a very Merry Christmas? Don't you know? We're in the run-up to the most important holiday of the year, Christmas, for the next 2 months. Okay, 18 points of damage to an ordinary knight.
Or shield.
Am I pronouncing that right? Ordinary.
Yes.
Ordinary, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I pronounce that. 18 points of damage, blocked by 6, 12 points. A major wound is 14, so this is not a major wound, but I do need to check for dehorsification. My horsemanship is 13, so that's successful. Not dehorse, but a bad hit. A bad hit indeed as the snipe goes riding past you. Your unit begins to regroup. And might I ask our unit commander to roll follower's fates, please?
Wow, that is another success.
Oh, you think you can just get a success?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. 10% losses, 2% killed, 8% wounded, so it probably will not make much of a difference for anybody here.
Down to the point now where it can't matter.
Yeah, I figured that. If you could please make a battle, or sorry, not battle roll, a 3d6 for the melee. The melee.
That's a 12.
Could go either way. Make your batal roll.
Success.
A 16, so you can engage, disengage, withdraw to the rear.
Let's continue to engage.
Very well. Glimo, could you roll a d20 to see who we're fighting today, please? Twenty.
Four.
You know, guys, I feel like I'm not asking that much. Could we just bring up the quality of our rolls, please? You know, I just want you to meet the level of energy I'm bringing here, okay? I promise I will continue to roll high numbers. That means that my people miss if you guys roll high numbers on the enemy battle table. I can't promise anything in regards to how these rolls are going to go. You are facing off against a group of poor northern knights who look like they are incredibly weak. They are about half as strong as the average Kendric, and they are riding roundseas. They also have leather armor and shields. They seem poor sport for you to chase, and yet they are deadly combatants to those who are not riding horses here. So a worthy foe at the very minimum to your group. Spoon, there is a unit commander if you would like to engage against them.
I'll take him.
Very well. As you see him across the way, you can see that he has a half red, half blue sigil with a pair of gauntlets like this. And you can hear someone saying, "It is beautiful hands! It's beautiful hands!" And you see the person raise his visor of his thing and says, "That is right! Young wolf over there across the way, I see you! And I see your father as well. It is I, Beautiful Hands, and I have come to slay the crazed old bear wolf over there. I have heard that you have killed the Duke of the South some years ago. You will now suffer his fate at the hands of..." And all of his men at the same time all cross their hands like this, and they begin shouting, "Beautiful hands! Beautiful hands!" And then he rides directly towards you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I don't make the name generator for the French. All right, Beaumains is a very popular name.
For sure.
Right. He gets a shield, so he gets 12 points of mitigation.
So he takes 6.
All right. He is gonna need to roll to stay in the horse. He critically succeeds. So he gets his shield between you and him as your sword comes down, and you see very briefly, you get like a Victorian woman when you see a flash of ankle, you see his hands and you're like, whoa. His glove got pulled off slightly. Damn, he moisturizes.
He's favored Duchovny in Zoolander.
But why male models? Are you kidding? I just told you that. Oh boy. All right. Glimo, I'm squaring up against you with the Beautiful Hands Battalion. That is a hit.
That is also a hit.
Oh, well,
and my hit is
shit.
hit
Your
here.
is better. You've gotten over on him.
15 damage.
That hit ain't shit. It's not even enough to shake him, bro. It's not enough to shake him. Do you hear me? He remains unshaken, unbroken, unbent, unbowed. Well, James, I have great news for you. Go ahead and square up. You have a free hit here.
Free hit? Why is it free hit?
Because he missed.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, well, I am gonna test like loyalty Arthur. Probably not, but I'll give it a go. I do succeed.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Okay.
You're riding along, and the Dune prophecy music plays. You know, you hear someone doing the keening wail, wah! And you're like riding, sword out. You're getting ready to strike, and you turn. You see the banner of the Pendragon family. You see King Arthur, his horse rearing back. He's doing Napoleon at Marengo with his sword. And you're like, wow, holy shit, this is a child of prophecy. You know, for like a 17-year-old, he's doing pretty good. And then you slam into your opponent, and you...
And deliver a pussy willow blow. Like, he gets no shield at least. So.
Yeah, with the shield, you don't deal any damage.
No, he
didn't get a shield.
He missed, so he didn't get a shield.
That is correct. You're right. He gets his armor, so he gets 6 points of damage, which also isn't enough to do anything here.
But I drew first blood.
Well, he would take 6.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's not enough to knock him off his horse or kill him or injure him or in any other way. I mean, look, I'm tallying down on my Excel spreadsheet that you have a success here, but you don't have an opportunity to capture him. He's not dead. Nothing further happens. Functionally.
I understood what you meant.
Anyway, you've chased off the Beautiful Hands Battalion under the command of Sir Beaumains, the beautiful-handed one. Anyway, let's see here. For our last round of battle, who hasn't rolled yet for the
Spoon.
Okay, so we'll do Spoon's last, but first followers' fates.
I'm right up.
A battle roll at Blessiro.
That's a critical success.
I don't like that. Fine. How many knights do we have here?
We capture some dudes. So I have 7, I think.
Knights.
I have 3.
I have 3.
So not quite 15.
Okay, 15 means you capture 3 poor knights. So the 3 of you don't capture anybody, but your unit does pretty well in general.
Yeah.
They manage your horses manage to surround 3 unhorsed Beaumains battalions, and they all hold their hands up like this and go, "We surrender." Do not drop our hands.
Not in the hands.
Not the heads. Don't you understand? We use aloe.
We moisturize.
We moisturize every day, twice a day. And this is why we're Picts and not French, because we shower regularly. Wow. All right. I need that battle roll, please. This is
don't
for
you need the,
melee
don't you need
events.
the,
Yeah, 3d6.
Yeah.
I said battle roll, but I realized that.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Quite bad. A surge of enemy knights in your zone. You have a -10 to your battle roll.
-10. Damn,
Yes.
son.
Well, okay, we'll try rolling better.
That's a failure.
You have no choice. You are engaged by an enemy unit.
Okay.
All right, Spoon. Roll
Exactly
for me.
what I wanted.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, you could have
we
wanted
don't-
a special encounter.
We're not in there with them.
17.
Oh no.
Yeah,
There you go,
this is a
AP.
good time. You're facing off against rich knights with previous generation chainmail, and they're riding chargers. It's a good time for them. They see you, and the surge of knights. You're outnumbered as all of these great Scottish, sorry, they're not called Scots yet. All these great Alban Picts begin riding towards you. They're all leaning forward in the saddle, and all of them are of regular age, neither too young nor too old to be fighting on a battlefield.
Of regular age.
That's why when I pay my bills, I do so with hard legal tinder, American currency. Spoon, would you like to engage the commander?
Absolutely.
All right. You can see he squares up against you across the way, and he takes off his helmet and puts it under his shoulder, and he says, "I have heard that you have defeated the Beautiful Hands Battalion, but now you face up against us, the Stirrup Squad." And you could see all of his men have anachronistic stirrups.
Except for we all have anachronistic stirrups.
I don't know that that's
because we're
true.
knights. What
Yeah,
are
it is.
Lance charging, my man?
They have cowboy stirrups from the 1850s. Yeah.
Yeah, the spinning star.
Yeah, they have the spinning star on the back. Yeah.
Gotcha,
we
gotcha.
learned from Merlin. We, the Stirrup Squad, are coming for you. That's a hit.
I want to impassion my hate, Merlin.
No, I deny you. You can't.
Okay. Oh,
If you were
man.
attacking Merlin, I would say yes.
That's a success, but less than your success.
Great. Cool. Let's see here.
We just need Kendrick's madness to be like a Blood Angel style. Every villain he sees is Merlin.
Merlin!
Ah, how FGO of you. Achilles! Yeah, 16. Enough to overcome you, I believe.
Yeah, I don't even think I take a wound.
And yet it collides into you, and you know that you have been hit in the process.
Yeah.
And in this, you know that while you may be good, you aren't quite as good as the Stirrup Squad. Glimo, let's stirrup.
That's a success.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a critical.
That's gonna be a problem for me.
Yeah, it's going to be a 12d6 kind of problem. Blodwyn, you're riding towards the sky. You're fully confident. Success. Shield in front of you. Lance out. Horse charging. And then you see 2 Syrup Squad riders. They are converging on you. You have to dodge away from one of them to keep from getting hit. And that's when you notice the second one is fully locked in, collides with you.
Hope you mean Bronwyn, not Blodwyn.
The lance hits you so fucking hard, I think you might just die.
Ow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I only had 16 hit points left, so
Yeah, that's a death, right? I think that's a death for pretty much everybody at this point.
You turn, you accidentally don't have your shield in the way. The lance just fully penetrates into your armor and out the backside of your chainmail. Small bits of chainmail are now in your gut, and you are fully dehorsed. The lance is still intact, and the guy is now dragging you along, and you like your legs are just being dragged along. Your last moments of life of this guy going, sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. You know, if you had stirrups properly, you wouldn't have been dehorsed. That's the last thing you have. Anyway, so that was... You probably... Do you have any reserve knights to play at this point?
I guess I'm playing Mifi.
Mifi's wounded. Mifi can't come back.
No, Mifi's not wounded. Garad's wounded.
Oh, why do I have a note here that says Mifi's wounded? All right.
Let me double check my notes, but the Garad was wounded in the 5th round of the first battle, which was
Hold on.
yeah. So he would have been back for the second battle, and I don't
Okay.
show anyone wounded in the second battle.
All right. Well, I'm marking Bronwyn's as dead here. I mean, if it matters, we can track Bronwyn's glory, but I don't think it will. This character definitely isn't returning, and I don't know if they have kids.
Bronwyn was married with no kids.
Okay, so that's the end to this family tree. No reason to track their glory. Blodwyn,
Yes.
let's talk about you.
All right, let's talk about me.
Yeah, you watch as Bronwyn dies. Just absolutely gets completely gutted. 13. That's a clash.
That's a tie. Yep.
Yeah.
What weapon are they using? Sword as
Sword.
well? Okay.
Okay, sword and sword. Hot sword on sword action.
Doesn't sword match sword mean that both swords are desorted?
No.
What is with the...
sword,
I see. I just keep recalling
when a sword matches anything else, the sword disarms the other weapon.
I thought there was a thing where swords against each other, but I'll trust the people who've also run this and paid more attention to the melee rules than me.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so this is just a success for both sides, but no damage is dealt anywhere. All right, we've come to our first break. When we come back, Mifi's back in the thick of it. And I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to keep making up comically themed night-based squads. If only I had Hideo Kojima's foresight to just have a bunch of secondary or tertiary villains. His name is Decoy Octopus. You literally never see him. Yeah, why not indeed? You all are gathered up, preparing for a fourth round of battle. And water is being passed around for you, your squires, your horses, and one of the heralds, who's been standing on a nearby hill, comes down and says, sorry, is the unit commander here? Unit commander of this particular company? The squad of knights?
That is I.
Yes, my name is Terence of Laverstock. We were just concerned. It seems that you're underperforming this battle. Your capture rate is quite low. Just wanted to make sure you're all right for historical records. You know, didn't injure your shoulder or anything. Didn't decide to kill all your opponents or show mercy or anything. Just, you know, yesterday you captured almost 24 people. And all we have now are just 3 poor old men. You good?
Yes,
No flu? Nothing like that?
We are fine. Thank you. I think he gives a very pointed look to the body of Bronwyn, who has an entire lance stuck through him.
Oh, is that Sir Bronwyn?
It is.
Oh, dead on the battlefield. Looks like he got taken up by the...
Why don't you return to your hill?
He pulls out a clipboard and inks a quill and starts writing about the death of Sir Bronwyn. Sorry, I just have to record this for historical efforts and that sort of thing. You know, people in the future are going to want to know how these battles went down. We're working out a new system where we reveal each round by a few minutes at the tavern, and then people can bet on how the next round is going to go down, and then bets on the overall course of the battle before the news breaks. The heralds get in there first, and then we're also thinking of like little side bets, like like does the mad old wolf go insane on the battlefield? We're giving 5-to-1 odds.
And Kendric just reins his horses away and goes back to fighting.
As you're preparing to go back to fighting, you hear a cry go up on the flank. Ban and bows have come! And then Gannis, who knows where Gannis is in the world? I've been trying to figure out where Gannis, the United Kingdom, Gannis, Britain, Gannis, England. No idea. But the Gannisians arrive with fresh knights. They burst out of cover and attack the army of King Lot. You get a +5 modifier on the unit events table roll for this round. So you get that 3d6, but with a +5. Show me your moves. Oh, we need to do Follower's Fates as well.
That's a 13.
Yeah.
Follower's Fates is a success.
Okay. No biggie.
Got it.
Let's see here. 13 is the enemy is confused. You get a +5 to your battle roll. Do all battle rolls for the rest of this battle round.
Okay.
Okay.
Success.
Okay. You can engage, disengage, withdraw to the rear.
We're going to continue to engage.
Very well. I will let the first person who rolls a d20 decide what enemy we fight.
Well, it's my turn.
Wow. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
How's it looking?
I mean, you've already had a 4 this combat. So it's not looking well.
Is the same guy coming back again?
So So it's it's the same squad. It's the poor old men riding Rounceys who deal 3d6 damage. So they're the ones that are half the size of the Kimricks. Yeah, it's not good. Your unit faces off again as these men basically are being forced to retreat in the face of your superior assault. All right, Spoon, the same unit commander faces down against you and gets a critical.
That's a critical for him?
Yes, 12.
Okay. Well, I got a success.
I actually don't know if you getting higher than his 12 is actually better than him.
No, the crit wins.
Now the crit wins. This is so unusual because I'm used to everyone having a 20 plus skill. So very well.
But Kendric gets his shield.
Oh, you better prepare yourself, Kendric. You're about to take a 66 critical. This is big damage on a critical. Huge 15. You take 0 points of damage.
No damage.
Is it enough to at least maybe waver you on, or you're too big?
I'm too big.
This dude hits you with all his heart, all his passion. He actually pushes his spear out in front of him in the process, in the way that you're like, oh, he's gonna hurt his arm in the process doing this. He's like, for King Lot, for freedom, against tyranny, for justice. He hits you, the two of you collide. You know, like, you keep riding past him, and you can see that his arm's like broken and twisted as he rolls away. He goes, I got him, boys! I got him! No one tells him as he's riding away from you, like, you're perfectly fine. There's just a log scratch in your armor where the tip of the spear just kind of scratched. Or sorry, it was a sword, so where his sword just kind of scratched up your beautiful new reinforced chainmail. Yeah. All right, Glimo, we're riding.
All right.
Oh my God, Arthur. Is that another? Oh, sorry, that was
Glimo, not me.
Oh, I was like,
sorry. I can't always be critting. I'm so sorry.
Like,
so sorry. I mean, I would have loved to have crit, but no, I'm sorry. I couldn't make that happen. I did get a success, though, but you got a better success, so.
16 damage.
Cool. He's good. All right, James. It's you and me. I failed. That's a success. Go ahead.
Have 12 damage.
Okay. I will. That does, because I succeeded. No, wait. I failed.
Failed.
This will deal damage, but not enough to knock him off.
Killing blow. He'll remember this for both years of his life remaining.
Wow.
Why are you long shot calling him dying in 2 years? That's so hyper specific.
Aren't they old poor knights?
Yes. That doesn't mean he's only going to live for exactly 2 years. Do you look him in the eye as the two of you, like, you ride past each other and then you ride in a circle around each other? You look at him and go, you're going to live for 2 more years. And he goes, witch! She's a witch! How could she know that? Okay. Followers fates, and then you're rolling 3d6 plus 10 for the unit events for next time as Arthur's army continues to surround and force the enemy to back off.
So that is a success on followers fates, and then a 26 on events.
Wow, that the chart actually doesn't go that high. Could you, I don't know, could you keep it in the chart, you know?
No.
Enemy battalion routes. You see section 4B plus 15 on battle rolls. Section 4B. Route panic. Okay, this is section 4B.
Route.
Would you all like to pursue the escaping enemies? If you do so, you break formation and cannot return to the battle. This is the last round of the battle. either way. So when you're pursuing, you use the normal battle skill, and the second round you use the hunting skill. Each of you individually makes the choice as to whether you break away from the unit or you remain. And if you remain as a regular unit for this, nothing will happen. Right, your unit just basically shepherds another unit in front of them off the field.
I'll pursue.
Okay. Anyone else?
Why
Up
not?
to you. Yeah.
Okay. Each of you will be rolling a regular roll.
Battle roll?
A regular melee roll.
Oh, melee roll.
Yep, of whatever you choose.
Do it now.
Yeah, sure. The first round of pursuit is handled a normal battle.
Ooh, I got a critical.
Done. A 9. Okay. These are poor knights. Fighting Mounties. Alright, Kendric, square enough against you. That's a failure. You critical. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's 30 points of damage.
Not great. I believe that just outrightly kills a dude. And then, Glimo, what did you get here? 13?
13 on a 20.
Okay. This is a critical against you.
That's a problem.
It is a problem. You take 27.
Jesus.
I will
so-
actually end your whole bloodline, apparently.
So Mifi has 18 armor, so she only takes 9. So that's fine. She can handle that. Let me make a horsemanship roll. What's my target number?
And then James, you wanna
Horsemanship
square
is
up?
18.
Yep.
So she stays in the saddle.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 1.
Really? Okay.
I rolled the only number that would allow you to beat me.
Or a fail would have been it. I would have picked 1 too. Yeah.
Wow, you have
17.
5 successes in a row. Incredible. Okay. Mifi still alive, still seated?
Yes.
Officially? All right. You all can choose to continue the pursuit by making a hunting roll here against the foe's weapon roll, which is then checked. So, Spoon, you versus me, hunting roll. I'm
No
rolling
success.
for what enemy you're facing. You're facing 4 old men again. That is a success, and this is a success, and I beat you on this. So you have a partial success. Roll a d6.
Six.
You may claim that you killed 3 more enemies, and you add 1 round worth of pursuit glory. So you get another success on your punch card here. Elffin, Blodwyn, Mifi. Okay, so I should update this. Mifi. Hunting roll.
Mifi fumbles her hunting roll.
Mifi.
Mifi is about to get destroyed. You are ambushed. If you are pursuing knights, you take 66 damage from a surprise lance strike. Mifi takes 23 points of damage.
Okay. So
I'm
I
still
get
gonna end your whole
18,
family line.
18 armor.
Yeah.
So that's only five more points, so she's still fine. Let's see if she falls out of the saddle. Target is an 18. Stay seated.
Mifi, you are riding against men who are fleeing on horse, on foot. You are going through the crowd when all of a sudden you don't even notice. It's like Lion King, where the stampede is going, and then one person rides backwards out of the stampede towards you. You get hit. Bam! The pain is so bad, but the stirrups keep you in the seat, You remain planted using your horsemanship. Yes, you fucked this up real bad, but you could be dead and you aren't. Maybe you'll learn from your mistake. James, it's time. You and me. It's your
I
destiny.
fail.
You have a hunting of 1?
Yes.
This is going to go very bad for you. You kill 1 more enemy and add 1 more round worth of pursuit glory. You take 3d6 damage applying armor.
Okay.
Okay. There's a strong chance this doesn't do anything to you. It's a very high roll at a 14.
It does nothing. But I do need to test this for my horse.
And it's
Which
your
I don't.
first failure of the day. Incredible.
I had 95% chance of failing.
And then Mifi, you fumbled. Okay. I don't even know. Are we tracking Mifi's glory? Should I be caring about this?
I hadn't been tracking Mifi's
I'm not going to
glory.
bother then for Mifi then. Okay. Roll battle with a plus 15 for Followers' Fates.
It's a critical success.
You will capture 3 more poor old knights.
Okay.
King Lot's army falls back abruptly but in good order. No pursuit is possible. The Gannis and Brittany armies withdraw to the ports and thence home. The kings remain with Arthur for a while. This army camps and recovers. It is a victory for Arthur, but an indecisive one. Arthur gives all battlefield plunder to Ban's and Boar's army. Thus the men of Gannis and Brittany get 3 times the normal plunder. Arthur promises his own men a suitable reward soon. You all are in the camps that night, at the campfires, and throughout the castles around Carleon, when you hear the news that your plunder is being given away to these foreigners who have showed up. They are getting all the battlefield stuff, and you are getting nothing. It is, I mean, plenty of knights here have loyalty to Arthur and are loyal to him, but this is a tough pill to swallow. How are you all feeling as you are getting your evening meal around the fire?
Could I retest our loyalty, Arthur?
What would a failure look like? Would you be mauling publicly?
Yeah, I'd be upset.
All right. I mean, if that's on the line, then yes.
That's a failure.
Okay. You tell me what you're doing.
I think Kendric goes to Earl Robert.
Okay.
And I don't think he's going to be like, go tell the king that this is wrong, but he's going to basically use this as a teaching moment to be like, this is not how you treat your vassals. This is not good lordship. Yes, Ben and Bors pulled us out of the fire, but giving your own men nothing and giving these foreign knights everything, that is not good lordship.
A good admiral. The king says that he will have a proper reward for our knights soon. Do you not have faith in him?
What reward?
I do not know, but I put my trust in him. Can I ask you to extend the same trust?
I will do as you command.
Wow, what a real cop-out.
I mean, I think the unsaid thing is no, he's not going to, but he can't say that to him.
I know. That's why I said what a real cop-out.
I disagree. I don't think that's a cop-out.
I think for him, the fact that you aren't just saying what you mean.
You can't. Okay.
What about for the rest of you?
I think that because I tested loyalty to Arthur and succeeded, that I'm not going to second guess the king's instructions. It's just, this is what he needs to do to have a standing army. So I accept it.
All right. You hear the grumblings around you, and you also hear murmurs of trust and loyalty, and you just let it all wash past you, trusting in your commanding officer, the High King.
Elffin's so crazy that, he thinks he has riches.
Oh, Elffin's gone for like 3 or 4 more days, brother.
Yeah.
I think
He has no idea.
what happens is that several of Mifi's cousins and the other knights that he brought, they've captured Elffin, right? And he's taken to only speaking in like old Gallic French. And saying that his name is Charles the Great. In that language. I am Charles the Great, Holy Emperor of Rome. And some people are like, but the Roman Empire just fell a couple years ago. And he's like, no, it will rise again. I'm great and I'm Charles.
Excellent.
All right, let's see here. Spoon, you get 315 glory.
Okay.
You will also get commander glory equal to...
I'm only a unit commander.
That is correct. Very well. Elffin gets 150 glory. Blodwyn gets... $398 glory? Can that be right?
I mean, yeah, it was a bunch. Oh, did you calculate in my extra round of glory for my critical success at the end?
Yeah, I might not have done that.
Because I got an additional, so I should have 6 rounds, with the last 2 being crits.
I think I calculated Blodwyn's glory wrong is the thing. Yours is checking out for me. 5 plus 22. Sorry, Blodwyn is 248 glory, not whatever the hell I said.
390.
I did 45 times 5, but I must have calculated. I must have put something wrong in there. You have some knights that you need to split up the ransom of, the blood price of.
So you have six knights. You want to just do 2 each?
Your herald, well, it's for your whole unit,
Right.
not for each of you. So it's 12 times, say, so it's 72 pounds to be split among your unit, according to the heralds. What do you want to do with that? I mean, some of your knights are dead, right? I mean, Bronwyn is gone. Bronwyn is definitely
Bronwyn
dead.
is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I had 1 die on the first day.
You want to just do like 10 for the 3 PCs and assume the rest get split up among the knights?
That works for me.
Someone pushes a big pile of money into Elffin's hands, and he goes, "What's this? Ancient coin?"
It comes in piles now.
Insane. We're on top of it today. Okay. After the Battle of Pendragon, the army disperses to the nearby countryside to rest at manors, castles, and towns. Arthur, along with many of his men, including the player knights, stay at Pendragon Castle, the seat of the Earl. The Earl's daughter, Lysianor, is young and of marriageable age. In fact, she is much the same age as Arthur. The king is tended by her constantly and does not refuse her attention. He is not shy, and many men are pleasantly surprised by their young king's comfortable way with women. He neither hides nor touts their friendship, but acts in every way as decorously as a king ought. Several months later, and by that I mean 1 month later in early August, so anyone who is injured will recover 5 weeks worth, and Elffin, you are no longer mad. You remember almost nothing of your time, but everyone tells you that you have an extra 300 glory that you've put upon yourself. You also own a kilt for no apparent reason now.
Excellent.
You join the Black Watch.
Yes, it is the Tartan Blackwatch kilt. After Bedegrain, Merlin persuades King Ban to make a side trip to the marshes. Only the knights from Gannis accompany him, but it is an important event during this time. Oh yeah, we don't need to talk about that. That's another thing. Anyway. Arthur gathers together a select group of knights under the call of Merlin. And several minutes later, you find that Merlin has dismissed all of these knights and has approached the Salisbury contingent in the castle at Earl Sanham's court. And this Merlin, he looks like a roughly 16-year-old United Kingdom citizen with big ears, and he says, is my good friend, sir, I mean, I've never met him before, but apparently we've got quite the relationship. Is Sir Kendric here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm the wizard Merlin. Greetings.
Of course you are.
Sure. So look, here's the thing. The king would like us to find a great treasure I told him about. There's a big cache of Roman silver. My master, who was a Roman sorcerer, told me about where it's at. I would like you to guard me when I go there. I've heard from some of the other Merlins that you're kind of like important.
Very well. How many men should we bring?
Are
How
you
many
well?
knights?
Do you require a digestive? I can cook something up in the apothecary.
I'm
Do you
fine.
require alchemy?
Just the last time I guarded you on one of your missions, one of my friends died.
Well, I've never met you.
That's what they all say. Except for the ones who have met me. Now, how many knights should we bring?
Do you think we can get away with, how many men do you think it'd take to lift a giant pile of silver?
Okay.
Maybe we should get a cart or two? I've never transported a giant pile of treasure before.
We'll bring some pack horses.
Very well.
And Sir Kendric will gather like 7 knights, including Blodwyn and Elffin.
Okay, you can see that there are a bunch of people who look out of time. They look like they're from the mid 2010s. With tourist like Canadian flags on their equipment, or like American flags. And this younger Merlin turns and he's signing everything Colin Morgan. He's just signing pictures of himself. And he turns back to you and goes, "Sorry, did you make a decision as to who we're bringing?" Sorry,
Yes.
Sometimes that happens. I don't really understand what's going on. Strange things happen, ever since my master decided to tell me that I would be the great sorcerer Merlin. It's rough. It's rough, buddy. You wouldn't get it.
Of course not.
He kept telling me there would be a bunch of seasons to my life. I feel like there are 4 seasons in a year, so why would you say that?
Yeah, that is very strange.
Yeah. Life has been pretty strange. It got turned upside down. All right, so
Very
anyway,
well.
you've got all the knights we're going to take, right?
Yes.
we cut to a time where like everyone that was part of this group, it's clear that they're no longer squared away. Like it's been days of writing. Their hair is slightly displaced. Everyone looks kind of tired and annoyed with each other. And Merlin rides at the back of the group, even though he's supposed to be leading it and as far away from him as possible. Sir Kendric rides at the front of the group. And that has, that has caused a thing where the people who are most loyal to Kendric ride at the front, and people who don't care about the situation ride at the back. And so, it's just a column of knights and retainers and a wagon of just really annoyed people all riding together. Merlin hops down off of his small little pony and walks out into the forest with a stick. And he's like, all right, come with me then. What?
All right. We dismount and follow him.
All right. He taps a portion of the ground and he's just like, just start digging here. I'm sure it's down here somewhere. You all brought shovels, right? You're good, strong, young men, older men, much older than me, but you're youthful in a way. Maybe not Kendric. Also, not all of you are men.
Very well.
I didn't even bought shovels either, so.
Yeah. Definitely
Okay,
didn't know
so
I
when
was
you
going
say
to be
that,
digging.
Merlin
Probably
is
more
just
salient
like,
point.
wow, I feel like we really messed up here, but don't worry. We're gonna get this together. Hold on. I'll work some magic. We cut to, it just says black screen 12 hours later, and all of you are digging with your hands. I'm going to need selfish rolls from all of you.
Selfish.
Fail selfish.
Fail.
Good time to fail selfish.
Failed selfish.
Very well. I will also take honest rolls from all of you. Failing the selfish is good. If you succeed on the honest, you'll take a check in it.
Success on honest.
Cool.
Says honest.
Okay. So
Fail honest.
nothing bad happens. One of you gets a check on honest. So it was Kendric who succeeded?
I succeeded honest.
Yes, so you are the first one to get hands on this chest. It is enormous. Like, it will take a dozen or more men to lift it. When you finally get it all dug out, someone kicks open the lid and you can see that there are easily 10,000 pounds of silver in here. Like, this could easily pay for, years of the budget of Londonium. You could build dozens of castles. Like, whoever left this Roman silver here, this was easily like the tax take for numerous years. Like, how this got here is completely unexplained by Merlin. He just goes, wow, great. I think we can reward everyone out of this bad boy. And he slaps the side of it and says, you can fit so much Roman silver in this thing.
Very well. Let's portion it out and split it up amongst the pack animals in the wagon.
The king will portion it up and split it out.
For transport, Merlin.
Oh, for transport. Okay.
I
All right. I feel like I can trust all of you knights, right? You guys can all be trusted to not take any extra, right?
Yes.
You seem like honest men. So, Kendric, can I talk to you off to the side?
Very well.
All right, the rest of you get started bagging the loot or whatever. All right, so you get pulled to the side by like a 17-year-old kid with the jug handle ears, and he goes, have I done something to you?
Not you specifically, but the other Merlins have.
Okay. I'm not saying I'm in charge here, but I think that as someone in a position of authority with the king, you should consider me to be like an agent of the crown. I just think that we could be more amicable about this for someone that I just met.
Mm-hmm.
Not all Merlins are created equally, right? Like, obviously, I'm the best one.
Yes, of course.
See, you say it like that, and I think that you don't trust me, and you're just humoring me by saying whatever you think I want to hear.
Well, whatever I say to you doesn't matter because the next time I meet a Merlin, it will be a different one.
Okay. Are you cursed? Are you cursed to always meet different Merlins? So you've
You're the
never met the
wizard.
same Merlin twice?
Maybe once.
I mean, you met the original Merlin, the one who generates roses, many times.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So one of them, the one that got my friend killed, I've met him multiple times.
All right. Did he get your friend killed, or was it your friend's destiny to be killed?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
He's
One
still
of them
dead.
implies fault. You seem to harbor a lot of hate. Is your friend dying the reason you don't like this other Merlin? Is it the reason you don't like any of the Merlins?
Yes.
So it would seem that it matters a lot.
Well, then you're the wizard. Was he fated to die?
Well,
retrieving
I'm
Excalibur?
technically a sorcerer.
Okay.
Was he
You're
fated to
the one who
die?
does magic.
The show that I'm a part of is really iffy on prophecies, to be honest. Normally they don't get fulfilled the way you think that they're going to get fulfilled, sort of deal. Some real cop-out, ass-pull bullshit. So I don't know if I believe in fate. But if fate is real, I am going to get trapped in a crystal cave by my ex-girlfriend. So I hope it's not real.
So then you hope that my friend died on that quest because Merlin asked us to go with him.
Listen, you are reading way too much in there. I do not wish any harm to you and your knights. What I'm saying is, fate could be real, but I hope it's not.
Well, I'm going to go back to loading the silver. This has been enlightening.
All right, I'm just reading through more of these prophecies. Pulls out something that just says script.
Script.
Crazy. You make your way back with the Roman treasure. Arthur distributes it among his men. All of the knights get 20 pounds worth of silver, and each of the three of you get 40 pounds of silver instead. Late into August, Arthur hears that King Ryons of Nargals is besieging King Leo de Grance of Cameliard. He remembers that Leo de Grance supported him the first time he drew the sword, but had to leave early. So he resolves to go to his aid. And I think this is Patrick Stewart in the movie? Yeah. I mean, one of the only people I recognized.
Yeah.
All of you are called to gather at Carohays in Cameliard, on the trade road between Lambord and the City of Legion. But it seems like now might be a good time to take our break.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Is everyone good for another hour?
I am.
I'm good for another hour.
Let me quickly check. I probably need to go like pretty much right on the time that we'll finish then.
Okay.
Yeah, even if we just finish 10 minutes of that would be making life a bit easier.
All right. Just making sure that we're not, Anyway, audience, will be back in about 4.5 minutes for that third. Oh, Spoon said in chat, the chest opening music from Zelda plays. Banana. I can't tell if I'm gaslighting James or he's gaslighting me or if I just misheard. Anyway.
Mutual gaslighting.
What?
Mutual gaslighting. It's just...
I don't know now. Is that what's happening? Anyway, so Arthur's army sets off. He had dismissed most of the knights to just not necessarily go home, but into the countryside, and it takes longer to recall them than he has time to wait as he rides for Camilliard and near the center of his new country. You all find yourselves at Carohaze for a battle of 4 rounds long. Arthur's battle skill is still only 7, but fortunately Merlin is assisting him magically. Let's do it. Leo de Grantz, his army is 50 knights being besieged, surrounded by the army of King Rions of Norgals, and then further surrounded by the army of King Arthur, who has come to break the siege. Okay, so Elffin is back. Bronwyn is dead. Mifi is out. Kendric and Blodwyn are here. I'm squared away, buddy. I'm ready to do it. Your opponents are knights on the knight table. Yes.
Are wounded knights back?
It has been 5 weeks.
Okay. So I would say yes.
I would say, what you say? Oh, but we don't have the we don't have the copyright for that. We're not that one SNL skit where they play it 15 times in a row.
Right.
All right, Spoon. I need a 3d6.
Coming up.
Can't roll a 23 now, huh?
That's a 4.
Your unit retreats, and you have a -10 on your battle roll. Now, hold on. Let's see what retreats mean. Retreat is an orderly withdrawal of forces from the battlefield. The army still fight as they retreat if necessary with a designated rear guard, sacrificing itself. Oh, it has to be triple twos? Did I get that wrong?
Let's see.
That's player battalion retreats. It's triple twos. This is just your unit. Your unit is retreating, not your whole battalion.
That seems kind of strange on the first round, doesn't it?
I mean, you're just getting wrecked.
We haven't even started fighting yet.
Oh. My man, I'm roll better.
I think you don't roll melee events until you've started the melee.
Normally, the system is that the army commander makes their battle roll, and that determines which side has the first charge. And its first charge is resolved as normal thing, and then you do events after each round.
All right, I'll buy that. We'll do the first lance charge, but I'm going to hold to the second round then, being this melee event of retreat. Okay. I'm going to roll to see what bad guy enemies you get on your first lance charge, and I'm going to roll high. This is going to be a 19. It was almost a 16 is all I'm going to say. This is almost a 16. You are facing off against ordinary knights who are slightly stronger than weak men who are wearing leather and have
slightly weaker than
shields.
strong men.
They're weaker than strong men, stronger than weak men. They are ordinary, average in every way. And they apparently have a unit commander. Spoon, would you like to face down against the unit commander?
Absolutely.
Shepherd commander. He hits.
I also hit, and I hit better.
When it be hitting right.
It's 28 points of damage.
Yeah? You say it's 28 points of damage, but is that the truth? Let's investigate.
Well, 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 is 28.
He is dehorsed, and he is unconscious and severely wounded in the process.
I will have Wolf swoop in and pick him up.
Okay.
Success.
Elffin, it's good to be back in the saddle. It's good to be back on the good guy side.
I think Elffin is feeling after his mystic experience. Like he really likes this Arthur guy, and I would like to take a loyalty Arthur passion.
That's right. You have spear expertise or whatever this hack bullshit is. Okay,
I
very
do.
well. Great. I fumble.
It's 3d6
3d6
to
Plus-
determine what the passion is.
Plus 5,
Yes.
right? No,
Is it
okay.
plus
No,
5?
sorry.
I
I'm
don't think
thinking
so.
of a year. Don't worry about it. Yes, 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a 14 loyalty Arthur.
You calling on it?
I am calling on it. I just need to now enter the value in my sheet.
Who wants
That is
to
success.
live forever? You begin riding with your lance. You see your king riding further down the line, but his banner beside him streaming. Queen songs are playing. All just different Queen songs are being played by different heralds who are riding beside him to indicate how British this all is. And then you collide with your enemy who has fumbled.
And I crit.
Okay.
Rush him.
Elffin and his whole bloodline has spent the entire day being bullied.
That's 37 points.
This guy just dies. He won't stand for it, sir. He won't stand for it. STG. He swears to God he won't stand for it. Blodwyn.
Yes.
That's a success. With a 9.
That's a fail with a 17.
A rare failure for Blodwyn lining up on the block here. Looks like the two of them are in a slap fight. They stand directly next to each other. Blodwyn takes one. I don't know why I've become a cricket announcer or something. 14 damage, which is
I'm fine with that.
nothing to you.
But it's still a horsemanship test.
Still a horsemanship test.
And I fall off.
Ooh.
Blodwyn leaving it all on the field there. Instant replay showing Blodwyn
6
hitting the
wins.
mud. Taking maximum damage. Could be a bad one out there.
And I need to test the squire with my horseback.
I really need to write down
Yes.
some of the WWE 2K25 announcer nothingisms. You know, like Blodwyn really needs to get schooled in here or her education's going to be left behind. She had to show up in the ring and show all of it, but instead she got showed up. All right, your squire helps you rally your horse back and get back upon it. All right, now you end up retreating. Oh, sorry, follower's fates. I guess you could technically fumble it on
Yes.
a +0 still. You could roll a 20 and end up in trouble.
That's
You
a
don't.
success.
You are still committed to your player unit retreating.
I think we're just, circling back around to get another charge in.
Subsequent. Units in retreat are likely to rally again and re-enter the battle based on the actions of their commanders. Very well. Please roll unit events again to see if you can stop retreating for a minute. It's that wonderful 3d6.
$13.
So, yeah, I mean, Blodwyn goes down. It seems like a good time to get off of the flank that you're on. You start rotating around the back of the entire unit. You start making your way to the flank. You re-engage surprisingly out of nowhere. The enemy is confused. You get a +5 on your battle roll.
That is a success.
Would you like to engage, disengage, withdraw to the rear? And that's it.
I would like to engage.
You're about to engage with a 16. No, I rolled a 20. Excellent. It's time. You're facing regular, ordinary knights wearing old-style chainmail, riding chargers, and they seem like they're extremely skilled, very strong lads. They're slightly young, like young adult, not like child, They're in their prime. These might be the best knights of the King of Rion. The unit commander singles you out and says, I am the best knight of the King of Rion. Who are you, sir?
I am Sir Kendric of Pitton.
I have heard of this Pitton. It is a metropolitan city where you allow peasants to rule. You elect mayors and other democratic Greek nonsense, do you not?
No, we do not. I rule Pitton. Pitton is
Are
my
there
manor.
not jewelers that are there? The nearby city?
You're thinking of Duplain.
Yes, I am thinking of Duplain.
I do not rule Duplain.
Yes, you do not, because it is ruled by democratically elected peasants. You are a mistake upon the blight of this society. You and your democratic Greek ideals. Go back to Rome! Go back to Rome! Go back! And all his men begin shouting, go back to Rome. All right.
Which isn't even in Greece.
Oh, Rome is all over Greece, buddy. 100% of Greece is occupied by Rome at this time period.
Yeah, sure, but Rome is not in Greece. The city of Rome is not in Greece.
Fumbles his passion roll.
Beautiful.
He goes, go back to Rome! And then he just rides away. Just rides away from the battle.
Goes back to Rome.
I'll show you the way.
God, let us all go to Rome! We will avenge ourselves of the queen! The queen who gave so much to us! Ah! Just begins riding away. For some reason, you hear him say, Carthago delinda est! All right, so Spoon, you don't have an enemy this time around. Your opponent just leaves. You start riding at him, and he just turns around and runs off the battlefield.
Can I redirect into one of his other knights?
Yeah, sure. You can just go face a regular guy, I guess.
That's a success.
That's a success, and it's a better success. It's not very good.
Yeah, I'd take nothing.
I basically shadow runned that line of dice there.
Yeah.
All right. Elffin, you're back in the game, buddy. You got to beat a 12. I believe in you, Elffin. You can bring this battle around.
I did not. beat a
Elffin
12.
is not back in the game. Elffin takes a hit for 19 points of damage.
Does not get through my armor. But I do require a horsemanship roll. It's a success.
You and the enemy ride at each other. The knight is getting closer and closer. As he gets really close, he puts his left hand up with his shield, raises his visor, and goes, holy shit, you're so chivalrous. And at the last second, his lance deflects off of your shoulder armor, knocking away, you like some string, you like a string of the circles, of your rings get knocked away. Your armor of chivalry activates. This guy's just like, God damn, that's a real knight right there. That's some pig, he says as he rides past you, and he goes, I'm gonna write a story about a pig. All right, James.
Yep, my turn.
Solid 10. You have a 50% chance of rolling higher than a 10.
Okay, I will try Loyalty Arthur again for this one.
No.
So, not this time. That's a crit, but it's a fumble, but
So low passion, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's just melancholy when the scene ends.
I do it with a 6.
Okay. Well, you'll get armor then. There's a 16.
I'm fine.
He's riding towards you. He also raises his visor and goes, are you Dame Blodwyn? As the two of you are riding towards each other. I heard you were very honorable. Pfft. His sword slams into your sword. And he's like, I'm holding back slightly. I'm kind of scared. I heard you were very honorable, and for some reason that affects me deeply. Spoon, I need a follower's fates roll. All right. You can hear all of the heralds on Arthur's armies. Now, these are neutral entities. They don't belong to anybody. They're working for the official Society of Heralds as raised by Merlin. But they have all begun singing the same Queen song at the same time. Something about being born to be kings, princes of the universe. You've never heard this song before, but it for some reason it feels very endearing while riding at the side of the king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, roll your melee roll.
All right. 10. And then success on battle.
So just a normal round.
Yep.
It
And
looks
we'll
like
remain...
Arthur's knights have completely surrounded the King of Rion and are, your victory in this battle is basically assured at this point. Arthur seems to be fully intent on catching the King of Rion's army from behind as they're like fording the moat and starting to climb the outsides of the castle. Arthur's knights are basically forcing them into the water. It's not a good time for these dudes. They're taking a drink. James, you seem to like rolling for bad guys. I'm going to give you one more shot at this. I need you to roll a 21 on a 20-sided die.
13.
Okay, that's not a 21. These are poor knights, but they're very strong.
Have I failed you for the last time?
No, you'll continue to fail me for plenty more times, I'm sure.
There's still another like 70 years of the campaign, so
Listen, I don't know enough sports teams to be like, I just need them to let me down one last time. Okay. 13. Spoon, you're facing off against the leader?
let's hit it.
Okay. This guy is acting as a rear guard for his section of the wall to like prevent you from pursuing his knights while they're fording. He goes, I am, and you see he holds up a giant oar. I am a knight of the crossing. I was inspired by a knight of Salisbury who guarded a pass of water. I too shall guard this pass with the knights of the oar. And you see all of his knights begin taking oars out of their saddles, and they are all balancing the oars before them. They go, hoo, ha! And they look like they're going to charge you with oars.
Okay.
I am Sir Oars of the Knights of the Oar. Who do I have the honor of facing? Oh, you're just going to go ahead and roll? You're not even going to wait for me? You're such rudeness. I call upon my personal honor.
I knew the original
fumbles,
Knight
he rides
of the
away.
Oar.
He tosses down his oar and he goes,
I have
fuck
to fight
this
somebody.
guy's so rude. He breaks his oar in half. Just leave. He goes, I denounce the oar. I denounce bridge crossings and any crossing of water. All British knights should forever remain on soil at all times. Water is poison to our people. He just leaves. His knights are just going, no, sir, you taught us the way of the oar. Your name is Sir Oar. And he goes, never, never again shall I be known by that name. I wander now into the forests of Faerie in the east, unknown to all man, unknown to life, nor known to death.
I've broken 2 guys in this combat, and I haven't even done anything.
All right, so another knight with an oar faces off against you. You beat him. You beat him. Is the extra squad captains? Is it doing anything? It feels like they
It
feels
funny,
like
but
they just fail. I show up. I'm like, I'm gonna do some Shadows of War Nemesis system stuff, and then they're like, anyway, I leave.
That's 17 damage.
Great, awesome. He is not knocked from. Oh wait, no, I do need to check. Is he knocked from a horse? He's definitely not injured enough though.
Mm-hmm.
He's good. All right, Glimo. A guy with an oar rides towards you. You easily knock the oar out of the way with your lance and lance him in the process. You slightly bat it to the side, and then you catch him in the shoulder with this bad boy. How much damage is
12
that?
damage. 3 ones. Jeez.
Wow. You don't even hurt him. Blodwyn,
Yes.
you catch an oar.
Okay, or do I? I do.
Yes, you do catch an oar. You better catch a ride. Nope, 5d6, not 5r6. Wow, 21 damage.
Okay, I need to work out. So our base armor with that shield now is 12 or?
Yes,
what-
12
Yes.
plus the shield is 18, plus armor and chivalry for another 3.
Yeah, so I won't have the shield though, so I'll have 15 total, so I will take 6 damage from that.
Okay, you need a test for horse?
I do, yes. And I fall off again.
What's the name of your horse?
I don't know, I've never worked it out.
You go off your horse. You can see your squire nearby is just chasing after her. The horse going, King Halo! Come back, King Halo! King Halo just rides around in a circle, and then Meringue goes up. Does get control of the horse. King Halo dressages back to you, absolute knee-height horse trots back to you, and lets you remount him. Cool. Arthur breaks the siege at Camiliard, stopping the King of Rions. Each of you gets 1 additional charger, 1 palfrey, and 2 pounds in good as loot. That's 2 British pounds. You can see Merlin walking by. It's the young Merlin, and he's holding like kind of transparent greenish paper with a queen, like a regal queen on it, and he's just going, 2 pounds. And you just get a cup of coffee.
Probably call it 2 quid.
Sorry, 2 quid? Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot that British people have like 15 different names for their currency. But we're Americans, so we've got bucks. Australians, I guess you call them dollary dues.
Well, the Simpsons did.
Well, I mean, Henley called it dollary dues every 5 seconds, so I don't know what to tell you about that. All right, Kendric, you get 90 glory. Elffin, you get 120, and Blodwyn, you get 60. The harvest is brought in without further trouble and proves sufficient despite the ravages of war all across the land. After Carohaze, Arthur's lords are dismissed to their fiefs, knights to their manor. King Arthur then requests the attendance of those individuals whose advice he desires, invites all leaderless knights to join him at his hospitality in Caerleon. The lands of Arthur's northern enemies are raided by Saxons. These raids result in the Battle of Wansborough, where King Lot wins, but at the cost of a good many men. We're not going to try to cram in a winter phase here. We are going to have a final scene, however. I will give you one guess as to what that final scene is as the year comes to an end.
Kendric making out with Merlin?
I don't think that's ever going to happen. Also, which Merlin? Because at least one of them is like a third of his age. Not appropriate. Sir Guigan, we find you in attendance to a private court of Arthur and Brastius and some senior knights, including the King Leo de Grance. And it is you entering into this room where faces are grim. There are several men gathered in a line. These men are all kneeling on the ground and have been clapped in irons. All of them appear to be dirty peasants and criminals of some kind, missing teeth, missing fingers, branded in some way. And you are ushered to stand at the end of this line. How you feeling, buddy?
I go stand there. I've been told to. This is why I've been expecting this for years. So
It is the first judgment of the High King of Logres and of England. There are many, many gathered criminals who required the High King's judgment for dispensation against things like murder. Many of those in the lands were disposed of privately and quickly. There was never an assumption that a true king would be found by most in the land, but King Leo de Grance held the faith, and more people are on their way from places like Salisbury, which also kept faith in the return of the line of the Pendragons. But these petty minor criminals who have committed murder or assault or have attacked pilgrims, they are all disposed of by various members of Arthur's household staff. Just quick head chop action. The ground is starting to get covered with blood. Arthur stops before you, Guigan, and has the sword from the stone with him and says, Sir Guigan, you are a true knight, are you not?
yes, my liege.
Do you understand why this is happening? Do you understand the justice of it?
I understand that I committed an offence against the laws of this land, and that you, as my king, must dispense justice for my actions.
I am a king of Logres, of England, of Britain. I am king of the Christians and the pagans. I am king of the Cymrics and the Saxons and the Irish and the Picts. I am a king of a land that has been without justice, and you have committed an unjust act. You are a good knight. You may even be a chivalrous knight, and I have much need of chivalrous knights. But you will be judged according to your actions that you have undertaken, rather than by your reputation, sir. I ask you, if you have completed all of the tasks that you have in this world, if you have spoken all of the words you would have spoken and seen all of those who you would have seen before your end.
The only words that I would say are unspoken is why I've suddenly committed this offence. I'm surprised that nobody ever has asked me why.
Shall I call a confessor for you? Would you like to confess before God?
I've made my peace before God. I made my peace before God when I did it. But no one in this land has ever asked me for my reasons.
Let me ask you, Sir Guigan, will the reasons change the nature of this judgment? You have committed a crime. You have agreed that this is true, and you have offered absolutely no defense for it. Will knowing the reason you have committed it in some way commute this sentence?
I think that it's incorrect to say I've been permitted no defense for it. I've been you know the result, and I've been judged on the result rather than the reasons. But that's your right to do. All I simply ask is whatever you decide to do here, that be don't condemn me and then allow somebody else to get similar crimes and get away with it because it's expeditious for other reasons. You need to be even-handed in your justice, my liege.
He turns.
So if you sorry.
He looks at Merlin.
Yeah.
It's the Merlin that generates roses, who we have not seen in a very long time. Merlin nods. Arthur turns back to you and says, you are right. If I am to be just, justice must be even-handed. If you have not been able to offer defense, and you have one to offer now would be the time.
Okay, so hell, we got here now.
So just to be clear, audience at home, James, whose family has a deep impact on law in his life, has argued that he should be allowed to give a defense. I agree, and he goes, well, I wasn't ready for a defense.
No, I'm just thinking how much time I've got in terms of like if we want to finish the next 15, 20 minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this could be a
God, it's going to
longer
take
scene than you
longer than 10 to 15 minutes for arguments here? All right. Arthur says, listen, counselor, you have 5 minutes to do closing arguments.
My brother, another knight of Salisbury, invited a snake into his household. A woman that was willing to bring down all of Logris in order to achieve her aims. And when she was at risk of discovery, she fled to the safety of a convent and began machinations to try and raise arms against our liege lord, to try and get knights to rebel against their liege in order to overthrow the rightful rule of Salisbury, and certainly to kill my brother, an honourable man. I knew that the right way to handle this would be to allow, the legal way to handle this would be to allow her rebellion to rise, to fight the men that took arms, and hundreds would die in the name of her ambitions. So I made a difficult choice, squared away with my belief and my faith that I should put my own soul in peril in order to save hundreds of lives that would be needed for Britain's defence against the Saxons in coming years. And so I decided to cut the rose's head off from the stem. There was no way to do that legally. There was no way to do that morally. And I understand that whatever fate I accept, either in this life or the next, I wear because of that. But I don't want people to think it was because I was going in there intent upon committing dishonor, intent upon bringing foul refuse to my family. Everything I did to save lives. I've taken hundreds of lives on the battlefield, and I've been called a hero for that many times over. I took one life in a convent to save more, and I will be forever judged on that by you and by others and by God, and I accept that is the case. But for me to leave this world without being given the opportunity to explain why I did what I did is the true injustice. So, in the time I was allocated, I've said what I've said, and I pass over to your judgment. I simply ask that, once again, in similar cases where it will be expeditious to commit or to commute any form of sentence, that whatever you do here, you do evenly in the future.
I am a king of Christians, and I am a king of pagans. You are a Christian man, are you not, Sir Guigan?
I certainly am, yes.
Do not the writings of Peter the Apostle, his epistles say, do not repay evil for evil, but on the contrary, bless, that you may obtain blessing. There are many such incantations in your own biblical works that say, repay no one evil for evil. You have committed a crime. You have reasons that you have committed a crime. You have admitted that it is a crime, and it was not an honorable act. You did not wait for whatever judgment or justice could have befallen this woman. What she did was wrong. We have your word for that. You have acted as a man right and honorable in this way. You have come for your own judgment and offered defense. So I must assume that perhaps that this is true, but she cannot defend herself as she is dead. But that has no bearing on your own judgment, because what you have done is wrong in your own eyes, in the eyes of the system of laws of this country, and in the system of moral judgment under which you place yourself. Do you contest any of these?
No, I everything you said is accurate. I will add in that while your biblical reading is absolutely correct, Several passages of Deuteronomy support taking the law into one's own hands in order to seek rights that cannot be found through justice, through moral
Nearby,
justice.
a rabbi going through the Torah goes, "He's right. When he's right, he's right." King Arthur goes, "I am also king of the Jews of this land, so I accept that you are correct. However, that does not change. It makes no difference on either secular or non-secular judgments here. You will die an honorable man this day, Sir Guigan, but you will die. Justice must be seen through. I have no wish to rid myself of good men and honorable knights, but you have committed a crime, and there must be justice. Too long it has been delayed, for it is said that justice delayed is justice denied. You have prepared yourself thusly.
Yes.
This is a sword of selection. It decides many great things. Who is a king? Who is not a king? It parts good from evil. The sword will now judge you as well." And then Guigan just fucking dies, I guess.
Yeah.
I think there's like a little altar boy in the court who is like, "Oh man, the sword is definitely gonna stop right before hitting his neck, and it won't cut him because the sword's magical." And then he watches his head explode off the body, blood gushes out, and he goes, "By my name, George, son of Martin, I'm gonna write a book about stuff like this." Wow, this has been really fundamental to my development. Great. Cool. We've reached the end of the year and the end of this episode. Next time we're going to come back with Winter Break! Spreadsheet. Excel.
He did die with his highest trait still being just.
Incredible. He died as he lived, for Brutus was an honorable man. I come to bury Guigan, not to praise him.
If you'll indulge me, I think the final like a
post-credit scene? No, all right, fine.
Is like Kendric, like the crowd is streaming away out of this place, and Kendric comes forward and removes the silvered steel belt from Guigan's waist.
Wow. Okay. Someone in the court nearby goes, "Grave robber!" Everyone turns to watch what you're doing as you're standing up holding the belt.
Okay.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're taking a belt off of a dead man, an expensive looking belt.
Off of my dead brother. All right, I killed a guy.
You kill what guy? What guy?
The guy who shouted "grave robber." I kill him.
I feel like this post-credit scene is non-canon.
Yeah, because okay.
I feel like there's a time and a place to be removing the effects of a man.
I feel like there's a time and a place to recognize that, you know, there's a meaningful scene between two characters that have adventured together for years and have been known to adventure together for years by everyone in the land, and then someone shouts "grave robber."
All right. All this still happens. Everyone turns to look, and then someone nearby goes, "He's not grave robbing. Those two have known him for years. They've adventured across the land. They're like brothers." And the guy who shouted "grave robber" goes, "Oh, sorry. I don't really know them. I'm from the north. North side. Represent King Lot." That's it. We're done. Any closing thoughts on this episode? I got to kill multiple PCs this time around.
Yeah.
Elffin's gonna have almost as high of a glory as Kneed did when I stopped playing him after 1 year.
Incredible. He got in a lot of battles this year despite being crazed for most of it.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Kendric, who is trying to die, still cannot die.
Wow.
I hired her.
Fortunately, Guigan has warned young King Arthur against trusting women, particularly women who use Christianity as a shield or are close to him and or are plotting against the works of England. So surely he will foresee any such future plots and easily sidestep them. Oh, sorry, what was that I said at episode 1 of this campaign? This is a tragedy? Oh, fuck. Damn, bro. What's the Spider-Verse thing? Oh, it's a canon event. Yes,
Yeah, it's a canon event.
King Arthur is the anchor beast of this timeline. Wow. Hey, we actually met today. One of the actually, I believe it's the only night besides what's the name of Lancelot's son? Galahad? We met the only knight behind Galahad who comes back from the Grail quest alive, Sir Bors. Everybody else just fucking dies. He's Bors, son of Bors. I guess we didn't see him on camera, but yeah.
He was there.
He was there. He was present. We're gonna do that thing that they did in the Mysterio movies where we just Photoshop him into the back of the scene later on when we're like, you've met this guy, Bors, son of Bors. This is gonna be him Photoshop like waving behind your group. Clearly out of place, poorly green screened in with different lighting conditions. Are we good for next week?
Should be.
I may not be. I may be visiting my in-laws, unfortunately.
Wow.
I'm on a week by week right now with my mother in the hospital, so
Very well.
just play it by ear.
Well, audience, we could do spreadsheets. We could not do I mean, the next episode, we're definitely doing spreadsheets. We just don't know if it'll be next week. But don't worry, those spreadsheets that you love so much will be around. That's it. Go home. You can't stay here. I mean, I guess I can't force you to leave.